This is the Meerkat In with freeonlinetradingeducation.com, brought to you by Grok Trade. Hey, before we get to this fabulous trade from the Grokstar room this morning and how to manage your stop, I'd like to make an announcement about a webinar that we're having tomorrow. This is a live webinar with our 101 trading course. It's a 90-minute webinar. If you want to attend, you can go to our site, groktrade.com, groktrade.com. Now, we have a 101 course that we'll send to you over time, but if you would like to do it all at once in a 90-minute period, it's to learn to trade. It's our 101 trading course, and just hit attend live right here, and it takes you to the page. It's Learn to Trade, a 101 beginners webinar on the trading basics. It's going to be at 10 o'clock Eastern Time. That'd be 7 a.m. out there in the Pacific for about an hour and a half. Now, if you will, here's what you're going to learn right here. You can read all about it right there. And who should take this class? It's best for people who are just starting to trade or who are thinking about that they'd like to trade. That's what this course is about. Now, you can go right here to register. It's $12. However, if you do it here, you get a $3 discount. So for $9 for a 90-minute webinar, can't get much better than that. So you go there and then you put that special code in right up here in this corner. So that, again, that's tomorrow, Saturday the 17th at 10 o'clock Eastern Time. So let's get into a trade that we had this morning in the Grokstar room, and it was on UWTI. Now, this is an ETF on the CL futures for oil, and this is we trade this instead of actually trading the oil contracts. Was doing a high base here and then made a little dip like a bull pullback here. So because it had been hitting resistance here at this pivot line, set a trade just above there, ready to go long, and boom, there we go. And it took off just like a rocket right up here to the $19 even amount. Now I'm going to use this red line here, which is actually a sell order, just to demonstrate where I'm putting my stop today. So initially, right when I got in, I put it under here. Now it's all the way up here to 19. That's about a 1%. So I'm bringing it right here to break even, just above break even. And let's see what happens next. There it goes. It shoots up here, and now it's getting a little overextended up here. So I'm bringing my stop up here to about 1885. Right below where this was a support for that high base there. And then it's starting to pull back here to the 8 EMA. I'm still in the trade, and I'm actually in the money here, so I have zero risk on the trade. And now it's starting to roll up here. Cool, cool, cool. So getting ready to move my stop up again. And so now where do I place my stop now that it's pulling back here? Well, if you see here, it's starting to form what we call an double top right here, and which is now starting to form what we call an M. So if you want to know more about this double top formation, you can go to our site, freeonlinetradingeducation.com, go to our free chart school, and underneath chart patterns we have what we call a double top right here under bearish patterns. So this has been bullish. It's running up here. It hit its head once at this level and then hit it twice. Now, and here's the secret. It's starting to form this M for murder. If it breaks this lower part right here, now it's turning from bullish to bearish. Now, this isn't necessarily a trading pattern to go short, but if you are long, what you can use this for is a place to set your stop. If it's running up here, if it breaks this area here, you know it's going bearish, you don't want to be long anymore. So what I did was I set my stop right there. So where are we going to place our stop now? We want to place our stop right here at the bottom part of this middle part of the M. And if it breaks down, it's going bearish, I want to be out. So let's see what happened next. Bam, sure enough, it dropped right down there and stopped me out at 1904 for a total of 1.3% on this long trade in a total of 19 minutes. But let's see what happened after that. Sure enough, it went bearish, and look at it. It fell. So I would have wiped out a lot of profit there had I not set my stop properly using this double top as a way to set my stop. This is Mark the Meerkat. I hope to see you tomorrow in the Learning to Trade webinar. But until then, trade well.